Hey, welcome to our next edition in understanding salsa music. So, in understanding salsa music and just interpreting it as a absolute beginner, these are the rhythms as I'm going through the Berna Jam School of Salsa playlist on Spotify. So, if you want to go along with me and listen to this at home, please just look at the Spotify playlist. Yeah. So what we're gonna try and do is just listen to it at first. So we have that conga rhythm to start off with, something that we're very familiar with. And 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that is in itself just what the cowbell would be normally really hitting hard at. If you notice in this version, you had the kung 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 ba boom ba ba boom ba boom. You had that rhythm playing in the cowbell rhythm. Normally, you'd hear just a clear gong 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 gong. That would be the 1, 3, 5, 7. So you would normally hear that, but in this interpretation, they used a boom kiki boom ba boom kiki boom ba boom kiki boom ba, which is also quite often used because it's part of the heart. It's part of the main body of most songs, the cowbell. Now, if there isn't, now these are part of your percussion, this is part of your percussion family. So if you've never played any instruments like I didn't in school, then that's something to help out. So normally what a cowbell would be playing would be a boom, 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 boom. You'd have the 1, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7. Which would be very clear and would resonate in live band. So what normally you would be hearing from a cowbell would be the 1, 3, 5, 7. Just the 1, 3, 5, 7. Now, I don't know about you and any other salsa dancers out there, but the cowbell was kind of my saving grace in understanding when to start. When I started social dancing, it was kind of if there wasn't a cowbell like audible in the song, I would kind of skip over it and just say, nah, this one doesn't hit hard enough for me. It doesn't make me want to dance. So that was my excuse back then versus I just couldn't hear the damn thing. So what I wanted to do was just impart that this is one of the more essential. If you really just can't hear anything in the music, you can listen to the congas. You can listen to the cowbell. The cowbell is, again, just the 1, 3, 5, 7. And when you listen to each bar as it goes on, you can start to feel all the other instruments are also syncing in with that cowbell. And eventually you'll hear at either the 5 or the 4, either the 5 or the 1, you'll hear that everything is starting up again. All the other rhythms are starting up with that cowbell. Or at least that's how I understood it back when I first started social dancing. And yeah, that would be basically the one of the saving graces in your song. So let's try listening to that again. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7. So you go 1. Hopefully you found this one helpful. This is not too shabby of an instrument, right? It's pretty easy. If you ever have a chance to try out any of the percussion classes around your area, I advise go trying it because being in a live band, it's something else entirely. And being in a live band where most of the people around you also suck, it's kind of helpful. It's kind of encouraging. So no matter what your age is or what your background is, go out and try it, man. Hey, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did find it helpful, please leave a like, comment, and please subscribe if you haven't already. What I wanted to say was that I really hope that this has been a helpful part of your journey in understanding the world of salsa. For me, it was incredibly hard to try and pick out the music at first, because when I first started dancing salsa, I went from dancing casino to dancing son, and when I let the music kind of take over me, I would switch on and off like crazy and never even realized that I was doing it until my father was like, "Can you please stick to one?" And I was like, "What do you mean? The music changed. What do you mean?" But apparently I didn't realize that the person and the people that I was dancing with didn't understand the same changes that I did. So hopefully this helps out the people out there that are just strictly on one dancers or on two dancers. To dance salsa, you need to understand that salsa is an umbrella, and the umbrella is made up of many different ingredients. This salsa has a base in Cuba, but it has so many different and it has so many different flavors from many different cultures. And if you don't appreciate the culture, then it's hard to understand the dancing. So for me, I really try to understand the culture, and I want to try and help you understand the dancing section of it. So in appreciating all of that, subscribe. Thank you.